Hello and welcome to this playthrough of Factorio, where I am building a megabase on Earth. I am using a mod, Cities of Earth, focusing on the Old World Hemisphere. My goal is to reach 10,000 science per minute with a rail-based design. The resources are set to maximum size and density, and biters and pollution are turned off. The mod list is shown in the description, as well as a link to my Twitch channel, High Speed. Please come visit me there. Questions and comments are welcome. Thank you for watching. It was still... Wow, did I screw the pooch on this? So many things I missed. Don't want to miss that one. And not quite, huh? Yay. All right, let's ignore that for a little while. Let's look at what I've got here without power. All right, so performance-wise, transport belts. We're feeding it. So if we have two of these, we're feeding it 1.5 belts. It's the inserters that were the problem. With only one of these, we needed 2 inserters. Now that tells me that it's going to work just fine. But I remember it not working correctly. So if I have one of these, I'm going to use 7/10 of a belt. So each of these needs a belt if there's 2 of them. I think it came down to us trying to stack 4 of them or something. I think I'll be just fine if I don't have that fancy stuff there. Because other things take 5 and they only take a second. And even so, I'm not seeing performance issues. Because I'm only doing 1, and it's just not that busy. So if it comes down to it, that sulfuric acid isn't producing enough off of 2 for something, which is here. This is 2. If it turns out that you're not producing enough off of 2, then I'll just build more. I'll add on to the end or something. Build another one of you. Yeah. That's where it fell. No, that's 3. That needs 2 inserters, 1.183 inserters. This needs 3 inserters. 1, 2, 3, 4. I should be fine. I should be fine with a more traditional setup here. I don't need to go all extreme on this. I think I've overbuilt sulfuric acid. And if I'm willing to go with that, and I am, then it's just like any other. All right, we'll do that. You're still special because of this center feed, but I'm okay with that. I'm going to do 2 on one. Might as well do 2 on all of them. And assume that the second one is the end one. Because that's what I'm doing here, right? I'm assuming that we're going no farther on any of these. That'll make life easier for me. Because then I don't have to do this for each one, and I don't have to maintain it. I'll just keep this as my template. And have 2 models. One for everybody and one for the end one. And again, this is a rounding error, and I probably shouldn't even be doing it. I would like Elliot Goulding. Ellie Goulding? Which one do I use nowadays? To be consistent, this needs to be these, even though they would never do it. That's all right, I'll do it anyways. But hey, I'm still standing. Gives me a little bit of undeletes, but it's slightly risky. Alrighty, be a little bit better than that. I don't even bother with this because I don't want to break it. But I'll do it. Hmm. Hmm. I need to check something. I think I'm fine with this. And other than blue circuits, I didn't have to do any major refactoring. You just decided not to do that one. Okay, okay. I really don't want to have to deal with the picking up all of that, so it's likely that I am going to be blowing up a lot of stuff here. So let me request some more kill stuff. Because I could send the spooters down there to take care of that, but they would just take forever to load up all of that. And then, I'd be like last time where they would just end up in chests. Now I gotta shoot it all. Like these guys filled up with wood pretty quickly. Are you telling me that you're out of... Okay. So you got 847. So you got 274. So 300 and 800 is 1100. 746. So you got 1800, 1900, 2000, 3000. So we still got 3000 on you. And I need 2300 to finish this. So let's get after that. All right. I just need to clear out BAM, I guess. I'll just, or not BAM, but go to Delhi and start killing trees. Oh, I just missed those, is all. It'd be fun. So, back to this design. This is the full thing. Caused some lag, but we're going to do something like this. I'm good with that. 2 iron, 3 copper, another iron down there if I need it. I've got 1 oil there. I've got 1 oil there I really can't get to. I've got an oil up here that I don't want to put onto the general network. So let me try that again. Can I move it south at all so that I can get more of that northern oil? That's as far south as I can go with it without landfill. If I push it back another lane, I mean, I could push it back 1, but then I've got all these power pole problems I got to deal with. If I push it back 2, I can move it even farther south, but do I need to? If you end up, how much of that, well, that oil is just toast. That's just not going to happen. I can't really see where those, there they are. I need to see where that is in relation to that. That's as far south as I can go. And if I go there, then I've got a pole here. It's only 196,000. That's 200,000. That's 136,000. So that 196 is spot on for where I want. And this one's going to be easy to get to. And that one doesn't really much matter, but it could. And then those 3 coppers. That one's kind of shit. That one's okay. That one's okay. And I could go get that one. I could go get that one if I wanted to, but then I'd have to figure out a way to get it onto the network. And the only way it's getting on the network is through... Yeah, get this out of my way. It's the equivalent of connecting right here. And as I recall, that's challenging. Because I would have to go with a corner. Well, first of all, I'd have to go with the T-junction. And then I'd have to go with a corner, which I don't have room for because of the red circuit. So then the next option is off of that. So let's take a quick look at that. And I do not want to pull off of that top part. I can. Well, I will be, because I'm going to be going for the oil there. So I could go after that copper if I wanted to. Because I'm going to run a rail network here. Oh, wait, though. No, I don't, because that would cross those two. And that would be terrible. So what I'm saying... Let me get this guy out here so he doesn't build stuff. So if this is here, I have quite a bit of space here. Let me put a marker where here and here. And if I have a full build here, this does not fit there. So this has to go north. So obviously the power pole is going to be a problem. So that's going to be on the line. A little bit of extra work over here, but I don't much care about this. So this is all taken care of. So this will require an extra lane of these. But if I do that, I'll be in good shape there. So that's all fine. Need to be able to see the edge of this stuff. Yeah, we're good. Okay, so if that's going to go there, and it is, and we already see what our power pole alignment is on this, because it's there. Oddly enough, I put that to the side to support rails, and it ended up being in the way. So if this ends up going here, what I want to do is mark some few things that I can just say, here, this is locked in. So this would have conversion on it. Would look like that if I align it correctly, right? Yeah, and that would fit. I mean, I got a bunch of landfill to do, but big deal. Second part is that the rocket silos go there. So if we temporarily put this here, the center of it right on that, and then we try this again, and we see if we've got it right. Nope. It is to the right one too many. It needs to be left one of where it is. Yep. Fantastic. All right. I am going to need to run down here, so let's get that going. I will eventually need to get into that iron, I think. It's going to be convenient for me because it's right near the steel, so I will get that lit up with some radar. These are redesigned. This is in progress. Once again, I am placing things far away from where I should be. So I'm going to go to BAM. I'm going to extend this rail network out from BAM. And I'm going to come down here so as to not get on that network. I'm going to come down here and I'm going to build my construction site here. I've got a power pole in here I'm going to get rid of. And when I look at this, this is going to be my construction power grid. But how am I going to get power into this area? So once again, that is blocked, and this is open. Okay. Rail network's going to come differently, though. I'm thinking I'm going to go here and then hang a left here. Which makes it kind of weird because I'm going to have a horizontal lane coming in here, probably from above. And they'll just need to neck down and turn. I don't like how any of that went. That's better. If that's what I'm going to do, I really want to grab this. Because I need some signals to allow the trains to do their thing. Ooh, buddy, that's a lot of rail. All right. So which train's going to have the most rail that I can use? I'm not going to need to carry pipe with me. Let's clear up some inventory with that. I think I'll need more beautiful rail bridge than just 100. So you have 2,000 rail. That's usually the one I build rail with. But you don't have signals on you. King Finerb at least has some signals. Although he doesn't have large power poles. Yes, he does. Okay, we're taking King Finerb. King Finerb, let us begin our eastward trek from Bam. Hi, kitty cat. It's not Friday. Today's Wednesday. Alrighty. Well, you guys did that quickly. And you didn't do this quickly. Bye-bye. Alright, good. Go on up there. Soon we'll be at Delhi. I'm going to have to build a new outpost at Delhi because that'll be easier for me to go to. This is, yeah, how I want it to be. I need a splitter though, and this is not going to be a 4-lane, so it's just going to be a 2-lane here. If I put this here, that's going to work. I don't think I want to use that one. I want to use this one. That way I can do this. However, I wanted to be able to change it, and that means it needs to be built. And that means I need to come up here and place it so that it can be built, and then I can change it. I have visitors. What online? Welcome. How was your stream? And once this is built this one time, I will update its station names. Till it all went wrong. I like them. Is it going to be something you can recover? Or do you have to start over? Ah, losing power is rough. Rough, dude. Sorry. Ah, 3 o'clock. Normally I would be taking a break. But I mean, I am going to take a break. Yeah, that's a challenge there. What went wrong? Alright, I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be back in 5 minutes or so. I know, cutie butt. Don't kill me. Ah, very good. Let's keep building. Thanks, Dino. Appreciate you being here. I think I'm gonna turn off. I'm gonna shuffle this playlist, then I'm gonna turn off shuffle. By the way, I'm just holding down the W key. I don't know what Spotify's shuffle algorithm is, but it might be taking into consideration the popularity of the song. But at this age of this genre, I don't need to hear the good songs repeatedly. I want to hear all the songs. Well, I have a playlist though, so it's not supposed to go off my playlist. I didn't give it permission to play songs of a similar nature. That is an option, but I didn't do that. It did stop earlier, and it might have just completely stopped. Yeah, it's Spotify. Spotify Premium on a 3-month free trial. That was pretty smooth. Well, thanks for the confirmation there. It's a bit frustrating that the software doesn't do that. Yeah, but I have a specifically curated playlist, and it's playing songs from the playlist and only songs from the playlist, but it is repeating songs without playing all of the songs. Now I have them sorted by artist alphabetical order, and then I hit shuffle. And what I was hoping is that I would get a shuffle of the playlist. And what it appears to be doing is pardon me, I have to think. Yeah, this is the desktop application. So what I expect, the behavior I was expecting was that it would play all of the songs on the playlist in random order.